Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It's 4 o'clock p.m. on July 19, 2023 in Cole Harbour, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 26 degrees outside and a sunny afternoon in the city. In this video I walk for 1.7 kilometers starting by the Seawall Water Walk, then stroll southeast along West Cordova and West Hastings, ending my trek downtown at Waterfront SkyTrain station. To support the channel, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. For updates, follow me on Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, share it, and subscribe. Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. I'm just over by the Vancouver Convention Centre on the floating dock along the Seawall Water Walk down here in Cole Harbour. You can see over there the Harbour Bay or Harbour Air airplanes. Looks like there's a helicopter in the background. Don't know if you can quite see that. Might be a little too small for the camera to pick up. And over here, what's really cool is we got a ship right in there right now, and another one just parked outside. A small little speedboat, and then a big old orange ship just filling up over at the chevron that's over there. That's for the boats. And of course, you can see some of the fantastic mountains in the background here. You can see that if you do have a boat, you can come up here and you can dock temporarily. Not sure what the rules or regulations are. It says, but there's a sign right here that says no commercial vessels permitted. It's a public dock. So you can moor for 3 hours. So if you do have a boat, you can come here and you can moor for 3 hours. But check the rules and regulations ahead just to make sure you don't get into any kind of trouble. Floating dock gives an opportunity for people to walk out onto the water a little bit. And just to get a different perspective of the harbor. It is low tide right now. I'm not quite sure if it's increasing or decreasing, but it's somewhere in between. And that's why we got the floating dock right now. But it's going to go much higher before we're done. For example, if you look at Deadman's Island over there, where our naval base is, all those rocks are pretty much going to go underwater, and it's going to go almost up to the tree line when it is high tide later tonight. There's even a ladder there. Or any brave soul that wants to jump in, I guess. Or accidentally falls in. There you can see the side of the seawall, and you can see the water line there. You got a few more feet of water to come in before we're good and ready to go. And here's the other side. We'll keep walking here along the Seawall Water Walk. Looks like people are just having a great day outside. It's just good to see. This is the place where a lot of people come just to chill out, relax. You can see a bunch of people over there just sitting down, chill out, and doing their thing. Or enjoying one of these lovely benches. And see a lot of ships around the Chevron right now. Wow! It's way more than I thought. Very cool. Haven't seen the Chevron this busy in a while. That would be the gas station that's hiding out there behind the orange boat. Oh, keep strolling here. I haven't seen this either. You can get hot dogs here now, apparently. Very cool. That would be downtown hot dog right here. Now we're still on the seawall, but we're over by the Cole Harbour Marina. There goes out one of the sailboats right now. Nice big, tall, strong mast. Looks like it has a bit of a motor on it too. Until they get farther out in the water, then the motor is pretty much not as effective as using the sail. While we're here, we'll walk on over, and once you get up here, you're in Harbour Green Park. So this is Harbour Green Park. Oh wow, look at the yellows. They just pop over here. And these flowers, they're looking pretty stellar. Like, that's cool. Love the color selection. And these things, wow. It's kind of like sparkle up yellow at the top. Very cool. A few benches in here too, if you want the shady side of things. You can see how this park weaves and meanders down here on the waterfront. Some pretty cool sculptures over here too. Made of what looks like wood. Just like twists in the wood. Playing with texture. Little things you don't see unless you actually walk down here. You'll see regular people out here just enjoying the outside. Because right now, some of them who don't have air conditioning, their apartments will be fairly warm. Especially if they have a floor above the 4th or 5th floor, because then the heat just starts rising and going through the building. If you're on like the 2nd or 3rd floor, you're kind of lucky because the heat will go through your building, but it'll go all the way to the top, so it's always leaving your building. But your neighbors above you get the heat and they get a little hotter. I've learned that from living several stories up in Toronto. We'll keep meandering through Harbour Park here, or Harbour Square Park. Harbour Green Park, I think. We'll find out. There's a sign at the entrance. So let's walk on over to that sign. Here's the square of the park. Nice green area there. Sure, they could have special events down here if they wanted to, but they don't really seem to, which is fine. There apparently is a liquor allowed zone down here. Wow, you may consume liquor in the pink zone, so you can consume liquor in the square from 11 a.m. to 9 a.m. But you gotta pack out yourself. Yeah, it's Harbour Green Park. That's what the sign says. Just saw the sign. So we'll cross. That car is just waiting for me. I'm gonna head on over to West Cordova. This is West Cordova, so this will be the intersection of Butte and West Cordova. And we'll go down West Cordova on this side. Oh, we don't have to wait. There's no light here. I was like, what's going on? I'd probably take off just like that driver too. He was patiently waiting for me. That was one cautious Jaguar driver. Really appreciate it. Thank you, driver. That was my issue. Keep walking here. So this would be West Cordova Street. Down here in Cole Harbour. This is a predominantly residential street. There's some businesses along it. You'll see cafes. Of course, the ILAC International Language Academy is right here. Looks like they got some adult learners in there right now. And those might be teenagers. A lot of, no, it looks like adult learners. Yeah. Just young adults. A lot of newcomers will come to this area, and university students as well. And they'll come downtown to one of those schools to improve their English language skills. Those schools are pretty effective at what they do. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to afford the rent where their offices are. Over here in Cole Harbour, that's a pretty expensive office there. So, ILAC's doing something right. I'll keep walking here. Canada Place closed. Thurlow to Howe, June 30th to July 1st. Oh, that would be for the old Canada Day celebration. It's the sign that's up there on the pole. Guess they haven't taken that down. Yeah, they bolted that sign in. Well, whatever. No harm, no foul. That'll be funny when the picture shows up in like some popular blog like Vancouver is awesome. It'll say, this sign is still set up here and it's February 2024 now. And the city tried to hastily take it down. This is Thurlow Street we're crossing. Over there, if you headed on over there, the Olympic Cauldron is right there, as well as the pixelated killer whale.
bar. The owner was absolutely lost.
Just listening to the drama. Other people's problems, they're important too, but it's always a eavesdropping sometimes. Saying it out in public, and I just happen to be walking by. Sometimes you just process it in your head, and you're just like, how would I handle that situation based on the information I have? And even better, what I like to do is, how would I practice that to be calm? Because it's always a good skill to have, to stay calm in tense situations, even if they are just frustrating calls. So we'll continue here on West Cordova Street. Every time I see scaffolding now, I'm always reminded of Ken from the Ken Continuum. And Ken saying, no street goes unimpeded without construction or scaffolding. Or something along that line. But that's of course in Toronto. You can see here in Vancouver, we don't have every street with a scaffolding on it. So that must be a very Toronto thing. And it kind of is. It's a pretty apt statement. Anyways, this is the intersection of West Cordova and Burrard. And there is a cruise ship in today, so this area will be a little more bustling right around here. And all the way over to Waterfront Station. People just wandering around, looking for places to go, and people to see, and things to do. Also, this is the place where a lot of people do tend to get onto cruise ships as well. It's where they'll board them sometimes. There's a cruise ship in from Alaska right now. I was just over there and filmed an unnarrated walk past it. So that was pretty interesting to see. Sounds like we got a little bit of live music over in Lot 19, which will be a little park that's right up here next to the Lions Pub. Interesting, very, very interesting. Well, I'll just keep talking. This would be the art market. I love the art market. This stuff's so cool. Here, we'll go down. Oh, she's doing Amy Winehouse. Oh, that's awesome.
Jamaica and Spain, you're like how we were again. I'm in the tub, you on the sea. Lick my lips as I soak my feet.
That's awesome. Hey. Here's some beautiful artwork. And this is where you can come and speak to the artists. I've spoken to a bunch of these artists before. They're pretty cool. Oh, you can get some fabulous bags over here too. This place rocks. Oh, Amy Whitehead. That is my diva. Always be a little bit of a heartbreak for that. It'll be interesting to see if I get a copyright claim on that. Of course, that's pretty easy to handle. That's just YouTube saying, hey, don't monetize it until you've got this fixed. And then they give you tools to fix it. Fix the audio issue if it's a copyrighted song. And that would be the issue. But that was absolutely beautiful. Regardless, I got that on tape. Very, very cool. And it looked like that singer was singing with Digger Dan. So Digger Dan is doing pretty well and getting some bookings. Good on you, Digger Dan. Keep it up. Next time I got change in my pocket and I see you, I'll pass them along. Now we'll cross Howe Street here. And this would be the Sinclair Centre. Now we're walking along right now. This is where you can find all your government services. Like your Service Canada office. A passport office for Canada is also in here. And even outside you can see it right here. It's got the big stamp. Canada. And then if you come in here you can see there's the Sinclair Centre map and Canada logo above it. And that's what the symbols they use to denote a government center. There's a few other government buildings in and around the downtown here, but they're predominantly by appointment only. The kind of offices where the workers need to go, but people don't necessarily need to visit. So this would be the intersection of Granville and West Hastings. And we'll walk up this way. I do have a trip to go to in Edmonton, so I just wanted to make sure that I had a few extra bonus tracks. That's why I'm out today, filming a few vids. That trip, of course, is for my day job, so that'll go priority over any video creation I do or live streaming. I should have a few minutes to throw out my cell phone and hopefully get a live stream. Knock on wood. Still knock on my big empty head. See, clicks and we're back up. And if you're in this neck of the woods here, this would be one of the entrances to Waterfront Station. And you use your compass card, tap in, and when you are getting off of the SkyTrain, you use your compass card to tap out. If you're on the C bus, you do the same thing. But if you're just on the bus, you don't have to do that. Don't know if I'm going to make this. It's going south. And here we are. So this is the Canada line. I think I might have said Expo line, but this is the one I wanted to be on. Anyways, folks, thanks for coming along, and just remember to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Have a good day.